overhead, and almost every time that connected on the second hit. So Joffrey overall, I think, made some really good defensive decisions, but there were a couple key points where I think he was letting defensive habits that maybe work against most of the cast, sort of work against him in that moment. This is a rematch, right?
Yes, I do believe it is. In this previous instance of this match, Princess Slim did take it over Dr. Badfish to move on in the winner's bracket. That being said, Princess Slim has been sitting for a little bit, while Dr. Badfish is just coming off of that match with Joffrey. We'll see if that affects anything here. We're getting a good combo, nice Axle Bomber conversion, pushing Dr. Badfish into the red life, and now Princess Slim is there. Immediate burst in that situation, even though he wasn't really going to get a follow-up off of him. Just get him back to full screen. Give him the time that he needs. Give her the time that she needs to think about the situation, and give him the time to have to rush him down. And that ended up working out for Princess Slim as she takes round number 1. Nice command grab. He's going to eat a lot of that life. Retsugeki comes out, staying patient as Dr. Badfish. J2K gets kind of traded there. Almost got fully stuffed, not quite enough. Great conversion. Once again, going to get nice burst in that situation. I believe the Axle Bomber was about to come out, and that could have been it on the damage alone from Axle Bomber. Nice throw tech and great anti-air in that situation. Princess Slim, just absolute masterclass of how to deal with the offense from Chip there. And that is going to be game number 1 over the Princess Slim.
Axel's certainly one of those characters that is very difficult to burst and put Dr. Badfish in a very challenging position where, yes, he safely bursted before she was able to do the next Axle Bomber or potentially even finish the combo in a different way. But, like, you have no burst. You've just sent your opponent, who is a zoner, full screen. You've got almost no health left. But at the end of the day, what other choice did Dr. Badfish have?
Yeah, it's really hard to say. Hindsight is 20/20, but in that moment, you really don't necessarily know. That being said, we are now into game number 2, best of 5 here in losers finals. Winner of this moves on to face Coach Steve in grand finals. The loser goes home in 3rd place. Right now, Princess Slim has the advantage, just absolutely catching Axle Bomber into Axle Bomber. That incredibly high power, high damaging move from Axel there.
Yeah.
Just shreds through Chip's low HP.
For those unfamiliar with Strive and Axel in general, that's a DP motion, but you cannot do it on the ground. So you have to jump cancel your 5K into a what we call Tiger Knee Axle Bomber. So not only is that a very high damaging combo, but it requires sort of exploring a tricky technicality of the actual character. Princess, she's making it look easy.
Yeah, really easy, as she just absolutely closed out Dr. Badfish there. Game number 2 on the it's done. It's off the grill. It's done cooking. We're moving on to game number 3. That's what I'm trying to say. There was an analogy there that didn't quite work in my head. That being said, a dominant performance right now from Princess Slim. She is looking to take this 3-0 very quickly and just push into grand finals for that Coach Steve rematch.
She's starting to explore offensive options in a way that we haven't necessarily seen from her throughout the rest of the eve. Obviously not in this corner situation, but like where she's been playing safe and reserve a lot of the time in that last game, we really saw like the bloodthirst come out, and Axel in situations where he needs to can pull out a lot of damage if you're willing to spend it on situations like this. I don't think we've seen Princess use Roman Cancel offensively until this set, correct me if I'm wrong?
I believe it's done a couple times, but yeah, she has very much chosen to do Roman Cancel in a lot more defensive situations beforehand. But I definitely feel like she is very confident in this particular match here against Dr. Badfish, that she can go for those more offensive options for sure. That being said, right now Dr. Badfish in this second round of game number 3 is going all in, trying all he can do to open up Princess Slim, as this might potentially be his tournament round. Not going from the J2K, manages to open up Princess Slim, goes for the grab out of the jab. Is he done? In but trades, and now he gets opened up. That's going to be damage. Axle Bomber.
What?
No
What a
conversion afterwards,
beautiful...
though, and he just manages to get the lows.
Oh, what a beautiful forward drifting blue RC into aerial axle bomber. We're seeing a little bit of style come out.
Very much love to see it, but DRBADFISH did take that round. Still in a situation where he loses this, his tournament life is over, so he has to make sure he secures this. Lock strings are coming out, opens up low, but still goes in for the grab anyway. Right now, ooh, cancels the Alpha Blade, gets stopped, and then gets stuffed afterwards. And now the command grab is there. 50 RC, 50 available for RC, but once again, chooses not to do so, likely due to the fact that DRBADFISH still has burst available. Gets one hit on the J2K, immediate red RC cancel. Now there's the burst. Now, DRBADFISH has to be aware if he gets hit, he basically has to burst immediately or he is dead. That being said, Princess Slim, the same situation. Nice grab in the corner. Gonna force the block out of Princess Slim here. What is her option? What can she do? Gets grabbed again, and that is gonna be it. That pressure was just enough to get those two grabs in there. And DRBADFISH keeps his tournament life alive here out of that game. Even though he lost the first round, he did enough to come back and keep himself alive. 2-1 in favor of Princess Slim currently, though.
Took a very safe approach at the end of that round. Opted to go for stagger pressure. DRBADFISH, generally a player that we've not seen commit to mix-up options if they're going to be unsafe, and just decided to really condition Princess, especially with no burst. This is one of the things that's very dangerous about not having burst against this character, is it gave DRBADFISH the opportunity to condition with just very advantageous strikes and just moving in to buy two throws.
Yeah, unfortunately, DRBADFISH there had a wall break situation, but could not get the hit that he needed to convert the wall break. So Slim gets out of that situation without any meter gain on the side of DRBADFISH. That being said, the overhead is there, and there is the damage. A virtual perfect, only really having taken chip damage on the side of DRBADFISH. Funny joke. That being said, here we are in round number 2. In game number 4, again, Princess Slim wins this. DRBADFISH tournament life is over. That being said, you can never count out DRBADFISH, especially after he was able to do so. Make the comeback in the previous game. So he comes out, mostly blocked on the side of DRBADFISH, but he is low on health. Axle Bomber is there. One hit is all he needs. And evened up the rounds has Princess Slim. That is an incredibly strong tool. And knowing that OTG would kill is a smart awareness from Princess Slim, rather.
She baits the burst excellently off of what was a meaty counter hit. Still in the corner. This is still a very strong situation for BADFISH, but if she can get another Axle Bomber loop started, Chip will die. No amount of health is enough health. Oh, but this will be an RC. Oh! Yeah.
Still going to be enough for the wall break, though. And DRBADFISH, despite the rough situation there, going quickly down 2-0 in the set, he has evened it up. And now it is down to the final game here. The winner of this game moves on to grand finals. Loser? Well, they're probably already home, but, you know, they go home. That's the whole, that's the whole terminology.
Bottom of a deep, dark well.
Oh, no.
Yeah, unfortunately, if you read the Smash GG page, everyone who gets sent home, bottom of a deep dark well.
Well, sure is a good thing I didn't sign up for this tournament. That being said, here we go into the final game here. Game number 5, Princess Slim versus DRBADFISH. Princess Slim, she opens up with a good hit, but then DRBADFISH immediately responds with a decent combo. Now the pressure is on in the corner. Gamma Blade is there. Good throw whiff, and then good dodge of the throw immediately into 2 throws of her own there. And now the pressure is on in reverse. DRBADFISH is playing a bit more patient here, but it's still getting opened up. While those moves don't come out super fast, they still can travel a far distance quicker than you're expecting. Nice Alpha Blade, nice dodge. That's going to lead to a good RC damaging combo here. Decent chunk of health. Now Princess Slim is in a difficult situation. Red Burst now has all that meter to work with. Keep yourself safe there. Going for the command grab. 50 meters still to work with. Actually used a little bit on faultless defense. Now has the 50% meter to work with once again. Both players trade there, and then the trade right back out of the crouch hit. So the round advantage goes to Princess Slim here. One more is all she needs to take out Dr. Badfish. Nice command grab. Red
And-
Spaghetti is there. Gets hit with an additional hit. That's very unfortunate. Red Burst, though, that means 100% meter to work with. What is the mix-up? Great mix-up potentials and good blocking from Slim, but ends up getting grabbed regardless. That being said,
you're dead.
that is going to be it. The command grab is enough. And Princess Slim will move on to face Coach Steve in Grand Finals.